What up, y'all?
What's up? Welcome to New T's and OGs episode number 7. How y'all doing? What's up?
I'm feeling good.
I'm feeling good.
Hopefully y'all feeling good.
I'm Stan. It's my boy Hyde.
What up, y'all?
You know what I'm saying? Again, welcome to New T's and OGs. Thank you for subscribing to all our followers and our soon-to-be followers. If it's your first time watching, make sure at the end you hit that subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section. We love to hear what y'all think about the show and, for future shows.
Right.
So anyway, let's get on with the day and let's get on with, start with the book of the day, book of the week.
Book of the week. For everybody listening, I am a reader. Each and every week, we give you a book of the week. This week, it is called Uncommon. It's a book by Tony Dungy, which if you guys don't know who Tony Dungy is, he was the coach of the Indianapolis Colts when they won the Super Bowl with Peyton Manning back in the day.
Way back then.
Reggie White, back in the day.
Back when I liked the Colts.
But back when they were, somewhat decent.
Yeah.
But he's a commentator now on, I believe, on ESPN or Fox or one of the sports networks. He is. But he was a head coach of the NFL. And basically, what the book is about, finding your path to significance. So it is if you're not really a religious person, just let you know, it is like a Christian-based book. There's Bible verses in it, but it pretty much is just his life experience.
Is it more like self-help?
I guess it's kind of self-help, but it's not cheesy. Like, if you do this, you'll be successful. It's mainly, how discipline led to his success. How he coached players. Sometimes he tells stories from his life. Him and his wife, how they raised their kids and stuff. It's really just a good book if you're just trying to be, a wholesome person in general. It's kind of one of those good books. But yeah, what do we got for bottle of the week?
Well, bottle of the week this week, we actually changed it up a little bit. It is this nice, refreshing Coors Light.
Now, for those of you at home saying bottle, as you can see, it is a bottle.
Still a bottle.
Still a bottle.
It's bottle of the week. Look, Coors Light. I used to be a Budweiser man. That's all I used to drink was Budweiser. My boys drunk Bud Ice. Someone drunk that nasty shit at 211 and Steel Reserve and all that. I hated the way Budweiser used to give me that nasty aftertaste. And so I tried Coors Light one time when my homeboys was drinking it when I got out here to Arizona. And I liked it. Wasn't no nasty aftertaste or nothing. Ever since then, I've been a Coors Light drinker. And it's fucking amazing.
That Blue Mountain. He's part of that Blue Mountain team.
Hell yeah, that should be cold. Oh, it's so good. It tastes so good. I gotta drink it.
I think that's the first time you've actually chugged the bottle of it, too.
Oh, well, yeah, I don't drink liquor like that. I don't chug it. I drink it. Next week, it's going to be a different type of bottle again, but it's not going to be beer. I'll let y'all tune in for y'all to find out what that is.
Check it out, subscribe, maybe you can find it. Now, I have a question for you.
What's up?
Am I old? I'm 28 years old. Am I considered old now?
I wouldn't consider you really a new tea anymore, but somewhat, only because you
I'm seasoned, maybe? Maybe that's what we can call it?
I guess.
Yeah, okay. The reason I asked that is because even when I was younger, the dating scene was completely different than how it is now.
Yeah, I needed a whole lot more of this back then.
What do you mean?
When I was dating, I stayed tipsy a lot.
Oh, is that the key to dating? You just tipsy the whole time, and then you be good.
Yeah, because when you're dating, you're just dating. It's I'm not trying to fall in love. I'm just trying to do things to you.
Doubt.
Nasty things, super nasty things like that.
Sorry, I'm just real nasty, bro. So I had to convey that to the people.
Don't do that again.
Now,
next to me, sir.
I'm thinking I'm old because I just read this story that was talking about girls are not dating dudes unless they have a certain amount of Instagram followers or Snapchat followers.
Wow.
They're checking on dudes.
Never heard that before. That's crazy.
Look, they would check on, hey, do you got a job? Or like, what's your car situation? Now it's like, oh, you only got 10 people following you on Instagram?
You're not significant.
Right. What the I'm like, damn. Do I need to get my social media up? And there's all these websites too, like for specific what you're finding. Okay, late night, you see those dating commercials. I seen one that was like farmers only. And it was just And first of all,
FarmersOnly.com.
right. And first of all, it showed the most attractive farmers. These people weren't farmers.
The ones that you will not find when you go onto a farm.
No. These were white girls with plastic surgery, and they were just like, I'm totally a farmer. I shovel poop just like you. Like, get out of here.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Now they got VR dating. You don't even gotta meet them in person. You create your avatar and you go on little dates. Not even real dates. Fake dinners, fake movies.
Wow.
Bro, what was like the ideal date? I think it still is till today. I'd say like dinner and a movie is like the basic date you go on. First date you go on with somebody. That's like the initial date, you know?
Yeah.
Easy.
Well, you know, for most, my early dating was different. If I just met you, I didn't really know you. I wanted to see how you was. I want to chill with you alone before I take you out in public. I need to see how ghetto your ass really is. I can't go out in public with you and you act a plumb fool and then I'm sitting here like, what the fuck did I just, man, what the hell? No, I'm not about to take that chance. First, I want to chill with you at your crib, see what your aura brings to me, you know what I'm saying, what type of personality you got when we alone, find out a little bit more about you, and just talk to you and kick it with you. And then we can go out.
Now you can't do that nowadays. Because girls are just automatically assuming, oh, you just want to smash.
And you know the bad part is, the women assume, oh, he just want to smash, he just want to hit this, he just wants a pussy, and the guy's assuming she's just looking for some money. She just want a nigga to take care of her. So y'all both going into it with the wrong expectations in the first place. But that's been how it's been across the board.
I was gonna say for years.
Yeah, I mean that's not something different. The bad part is when you go into any type of dating situation like that, y'all both looking for something instead of just looking to have fun. You're looking for something more. How about just to have fun? You know, I mean,
right.
What's wrong with having fun with somebody? I mean,
it seems like people instantly want to know what they're getting into in the sense of like, oh, you're looking to marry somebody, right? You think I'm wifey material? Like, I don't know. This is our first date. Like, we're supposed to be, like you said, we're supposed to be having fun, getting to know each other. I shouldn't be having to commit to something before we even go on a first date. You know, like
yes,
I need to know that you want to. And now that I'm 28, almost every female I meet has kids. I don't have any kids. And so, not only that, and I don't think it's a wrong thing, but they want to know, like, oh, I want to know that you'll be the perfect dad to my kids. Like, what? Like, we're just dating. Your kids aren't even involved right now.
Yeah, but you know,
but they have to be involved,
nowadays, a lot of women are not looking to just date. Right. They feel like they're wasting their time. Some women, not all women.
Not all.
Some women feel like they're wasting their time just dating. They want to kick it with somebody that they can see a future with. And I can understand that, I get that, but to me, again, when you go into it looking for something, then you're looking. You're not gonna always find what you're looking for when you're looking. What you want and what you need, God is gonna provide in a different way. That dude that you turned out, I'm gonna just be real, straight up. That guy that was kicking it with your homegirl last year was supposed to meet you at the same time. But your girl ended up talking to him first. You thought about it, and then you was like, nah, I'll wait. I'm gonna see if he keep looking at me. Then your girl ended up talking to him. Then she ended up with him. That relationship didn't work out. But guess what? God sent him for you. And now, a year later, you see him somewhere. He trying to holler at you. He like, yeah, you know, what's up? This and that and the other, blah, blah, blah. You know, I felt this connection when we first met, but you know that I was talking to your girl. And you're like, no, you talk to my girl. I ain't messing with you. You don't know how the hell God gonna send you a blessing. And then when you say, oh, well, God wouldn't send me somebody else's man or somebody that was with my girl, God, can you think like God? Hell no. I'm pretty sure God don't give a fuck about
Are you God?
Who the hell he was with before you. The point is he sent him for you. All the things that he had to go through to get to you, and like all the things and all the niggas you fucked before you got to him, should not matter about what's happening right now and who you talking to now. That's fucking stupid. I'm just preaching. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm in a preaching mood right now.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
I mean, but everybody got this stereotype in their head. No, but yet they have this idea in their head for what society has put on us and telling us what you should or you shouldn't do. Girl rule, man law, all that shit. Fuck all that shit. Y'all don't care about none of that. And when your blessing come around and you don't see it, that's on you. You pass up your blessings. Just like, you ever watch Good Times? J.J. Evans, Florida. No, fucking you white.
Yeah.
Anyway, Florida Evans, every time it was some kind of way for them to get out the hood or to make it or have some kind of chance to get over, she would, nah, I'm not going to take that. That's, the devil and blah, blah, blah. And it's not right. Woman, if God keeps sending you blessings in any other form, and you keep denying him, eventually he gonna be like, okay, I'm done. I can't help you no more. I've tried. Every time I send something your way, you cast it out. What's the point?
Now, that brings an interesting point. Do you think, just as some advice for people listening, do you think it's important for the person that you're dating, or say you're past that and you're official, to have the same religious views as you?
No.
You think they can be completely different?
Well, a lot of times opposites attract. As long as you all can see eye to eye on some views when it comes to morality, when it comes to love, honesty and respect, and sex, then it shouldn't. Your religious view shouldn't matter. Because
I know some people.
It don't matter who the hell you pray to. You pray to a God. You believe in a God. You believe that there's a creator. Cool. You believe that God rules all things. Cool.
And I think you hit on it. You just got to have your morals have to be, I don't think completely the same, but you got to have some, you got to believe, some essential truths, hey, lying's bad. We got to be honest with each other.
That's where the morality part comes in. Now, that is something that we're taught, but it's something that you believe in your heart as well. Now, if a dude come around trying to holler at you, and you he talked to my girl, I'm not gonna holler. That's not your heart talking. That's your mind talking. What people gonna think if they see this? I do like this dude. I am kind of feeling him, but he talked to my girl, so now I can't talk to him. Stupid. I had 2 relationships where the girl was actually just, fucking my boy. And, I holler at that nigga hey, what's up with y'all two? So you mind if I talk to her? I mean, shit. She's flirting and what's up? Go ahead, I don't care. Kick it with him, had long, good-ass relationships. My best friend's wife is one of my exes. Yeah.
Wow.
Me and her was just cool. We had a good time together. We had a decent relationship. We broke up. Years later, they ended up together. Why? Because they had an attraction with each other. And guess what? That's who she was supposed to be with, not me. I wasn't a nigga for her. He is everything that she wanted in a man. Everything that she needed. Family man, home all the time. All that shit. That's exactly what she wanted. That's what she needed. And guess what? Those are my best friends.
See, that's one thing I do check up on, though. maybe not like Facebook stalk or anything, but if a girl talks to me and says something about she does have a crazy ex or something like that, I instantly don't want to get involved. Just because I'm I know how crazy fucking people are. I feel like I've been crazy sometimes. Fucking loco.
I don't know. Back in the day, you tell me something like that, I'm crazy, bitch. all I got to say is he better not come fucking around here, because he come over here fucking with my car, it's gonna be a problem.
Okay, before we go to break, give me one thing that was an instant no. A thing that would instantly make you be no, not dealing with it, not pursuing her. So you're past the physical part, you're attracted to her physically, you talk, maybe you're cool or something. Is there anything a woman could say to you when you were dating that you would be nah?
So I had this chick, right? Me and my wife now, when we first got together, we broke up for 2 years. So when we first split up, I was at the club and I ran into a mutual friend of ours. And she was like, well, how's such doing? I'm like, oh, we ain't together no more. And she like, oh, really? Well, this is my friend such and such. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I ended up talking to the chick. She came over to the crib one night. Now, it was signs that I did not pay attention to. One, she was on her way to my house. She got pulled over by the police. Twice.
Huh?
On her way to my house. Nah, I did my thing. I cooked a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I know how to get you where I want to get you. Came to the house, calmed you down, relaxed. You got your little wine, cooked dinner. Shrimp, little lobster tails, and all that stuff. Sat down, ate, had a good time together. She was planning on chilling for the night. Not staying the night, but chilling for the night. And so, I worked my magic. We laid down, watched TV. Whatever. Anyway, so maybe like a couple of days later. And now, mind you, we only been talking for about a week.
Okay.
A couple of days later, I'm at work and we on the phone talking. I'm just chit-chatting with her. And she bust out and she was like, you living in that house by yourself. So I just bought my house. Maybe you should think about coming and staying with me. And I'm working. I'm like, what?
Huh?
And so I just dismissed it.
Huh?
Then she started talking about, because she worked for a dealership, a real good dealership, and she was like, we should just get this truck, this and that and the other. That way we can have a couple of vehicles and, be able to transport the kids and this and that and the other.
And this was how long?
After a week. And I'm just on the phone like, this motherfucker crazy. I'm like, okay, it's another red flag for me. And I was like, look, this ain't gonna work. I went over there one more time. We talked and we kicked it for a minute. I did what I needed to do. And I was like, look, I like you, but this ain't gonna work.
That's just like.
That was that. She was pissed, but
yeah, that's a few too many red flags. After a week and trying to get our car together, what?
Yeah, that's what took me. I'm like, I move in with you, a car. I know it's good, but huh?
Yeah, like nah.
I'm straight, boo.
Well, look, I don't want to sound sexist, but ladies and men, that's like the person that's like, I'm not racist, I have a black friend. That's like the equivalent of what I just did just now. Like, I'm not sexist, but ladies, calm down a little bit. Like I know you know what you want in life, and that's completely fine. Get what you want in life, boo boo. But give some men some chances. And fellas, stop being such assholes all the time. Maybe that will change it. What? Are you looking at me? Am I an asshole? I can be an asshole, okay?
Well, look. You're right. I totally agree with you. Women tend to... Honestly, I'm going to tell you like this. Women and men do the same exact things.
They do.
We, as men, see those things that the women do differently than what we do. In the same way in reverse. Women see us do them, but they see us as bitches for doing them. When we act like them. He acted like a bitch. He acted like a female. He doing bitch shit. This is what a bitch does. That's how they perceive the things that we do. Like, even if we show our emotions and stuff like that, tell you our feelings, then we being a bitch. So, anyway, enough of that. Look, let's go ahead and go to break.
Let's go to break.
I need to finish this a little bit real quick. We'll see y'all in a minute. Hey, don't forget, subscribe. Subscribe,
hit the bell. We'll be back. My sexy's like fine wine. Just gets better with time.
They say you can't judge a book by its cover. Unless that cover is as sexy as me.
Do you believe in magic? Abracadabra. How about now?
My kisses taste like chocolate. And my cock tastes like cinnamon. Too far? But it's true.
We're back, y'all.
What's up? What's up? We back again. Thank y'all for tuning in. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? We'll place the link somewhere on there or whatever. Looking down in the description, hit that button. Subscribe to us, and you'll catch us every week. I don't know if we're just gonna do every Wednesday, but we're gonna do it every week, at least once a week.
Right. Put out new content.
Yeah.
Not just the show. It's gonna be lovely.
Oh yeah, we put out all kind of crazy shit.
Now, next subject I want to talk about.
What's up?
This is something interesting. We see fads, fashion, celebrities, shit like that. People that seems like they come onto the scene and then they're instantly like they got a year of fame, and then it's like, oh damn, where'd that person go? You know what I'm saying?
Like them, like those artists that those one-hit wonders, stuff like that.
That's probably the biggest one. But like for me, so I grew up in a house with just two sisters. So the TV, I always got outruled. So I always had to watch girly shows like Dawson's Creek, 90210.
Hey, I like 90210 when I was young.
Hey, what? Look.
That and Beverly Hills 90210, and there was another one that came on right behind it. I forget the name of it.
Hey, I used to watch what was that one? Drake was in it when Drake was like little.
I never even seen that one. The one on the Disney Channel?
I think they eventually did on Disney Channel. It was produced by some people in Canada. What was that? Why can't I think of it? Anyway, the remember how big Dawson's Creek was when it first came out? They were on magazines, everything, and now it's like none of them are doing anything. Maybe the main guy, Brosnan, is that his name? Josh something Brosnan or whatever. He was on the cover of Teen Magazine. He was everywhere. And now the last thing I saw him in was some YouTube clip about Power Rangers. It was some like Power Rangers thing or whatever.
Oh wow,
that's just funny, bro.
You're squeaking against that thing. Man.
I know. I keep squeaking over here.
Squeaking, man. You need some oil.
We got mice.
The dude from 90210, the brother. He's in his a series now where he's playing a cop. It's kind of crazy. It was like, damn. I looked at him, I'm like, damn, he look familiar.
Right.
But Jason Priestley, he been in a lot of stuff, but it was like, where are they now? Like a lot of them people, man. This.
Hey, and honestly, I know there's some people that like remember the girl Madeline. She read books and she got like psychic powers or whatever.
No.
She was also on
I don't think I've seen it.
Miracle on 34th Street. Do you remember that movie? Old Christmas movie?
Yeah, I remember that.
She was the little girl in it. And I think she was on Pepsi commercials too. Like everyone was like, oh, she's the next big thing. She literally just quit acting. She was like, no, I got my money and I got my fame and I'm out.
Damn.
I was like, I don't know about you guys, but if I made it to a level, like I'm never leaving that level. In my mind, like I want to keep just putting out stuff. Maybe it's just because I want to be liked so bad.
And I'm surprised to see so many people, get to where they advance in their career to where they want to be or close to where they want to be, and then just stop. Now some do, start doing other shit like Nicolas Cage. He was man. He was doing a lot of big movies, and now he's in a lot of B movies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just like, damn, okay, like. What the fuck happened to that?
And sometimes it's like they do that one role that kind of just ruins their image for somebody, and then they don't get cast in anything. Like Nicolas Cage, I think it was that what was that movie where they put the Wicker Man, where they put the cage of bees around his head, and he was like with the bees. If you guys don't know the clip, look up the clip with the bees. It is absolutely hilarious. But you know who just made a comeback? And not even, I mean, he's been in some commercials, but it was a comeback, like a social media comeback. Macaulay Culkin. Do you know what he just did?
Say that Michael Jackson didn't really touch him?
No. Why, Mike? No, he like tweeted or put on Instagram, he asked his fans, and I'm like, who is Macaulay Culkin's fans? He still got fans, but whatever. He asked them to rename him, to give him a new middle name. And like it blew up and like it went viral and like all these people are talking about Macaulay Culkin this, Macaulay Culkin that. oh, he's not on drugs anymore. He gained some weight back in his face. And I'm just like, man, you're a child actor. You can't really come back. You know what I mean? Them child actors don't really do stuff after a while.
The Olsen twins.
Oh, yeah, they killed Heath Ledger, man.
Yeah.
They killed Heath Ledger. I'm gonna say that right now. They killed it. But no, they just dipped out of acting, and they just opened up their own fashion or whatever.
Yeah, and one of them anorexic, and the other one is, I don't know what the hell wrong with her.
One of them got married to some like I think like mogul, like a millionaire or billionaire or something. I'm like, Janet Jackson did the same thing. Remember when Janet Jackson, she married that he's some foreign guy, rich, and he made her sign a contract that I will give you this much money if you're married to me for like this many years. The second it happened, this was like 2 or 3 years ago, the second she reached that time limit, she divorced him.
Damn.
She got like $200-something million from him. I was like, Janet, that was a business deal though.
Yeah. Some people don't marry for love. Some people marry for other reasons, for stability, for the financial aspect of it, for kids, especially for kids. You know,
with celebrities, it's
a power move for some people.
Yeah.
Do
you think Jay-Z and Beyonce is that? There's rumors that they were like their whole thing is fake.
I don't know, man. I really don't know.
I don't judge other people's relationships. I try not to.
Even if it is fake, they sure in the hell don't show it in the public like that.
Nah.
Because in the public eye, they're a power couple. You know what I'm saying? They like, me and my wife, we power couples.
Like they make moves, they make money. What did Beyonce say? Over $1 billion riding on an elevator, something like that. Like, damn. Okay. I'm surprised Oprah never got married. She's with that same dude for like.
Stedman?
Is that what his name is? Is she still with him? I don't follow celebrities.
I'm not sure. I thought that something happened, but
he cheated
maybe.
on Oprah.
Let's see.
I always, whenever I play that game, it's like, oh, you gotta fuck, kill, and marry. I always say marry Oprah. Why would you not want to marry Oprah? The woman controls the world. Oprah, if you're looking for a nice, young, sexy individual, hit me up, girl. But on a serious note, there is a lot of one-hit wonders.
I guess they still are together.
Oh, really? I
got posts from 2018 that's still in here, unless they split up this year.
Oh. Oprah's like, no one's getting my money. She probably got some eggs frozen, some scientific experiment going on where she just has some kids waiting. She's like, I'm gonna be 90 and then I'll show you guys my kids.
Yeah, but Oprah, Oprah is a power woman, period, man. She's a power entity.
She quit.
I marry Oprah. I'm sorry, wife. I marry Oprah. I had to divorce you. I had to get with Oprah. You know, we can still, you know, you be my lady.
Oh.
Gotta get that Oprah money. Oprah money. Nah, cause
you know what? Oprah would completely change you. She'd be like, okay, you gotta wear a nice suit everywhere you go.
I don't give a shit.
I would love that. I'd be like, okay. She's like, you need to drink liquids with your pinky out. I'm like, done. Do I get an allowance? Do I get like man, these rats in this. But I think the biggest one though with fading away and being one hit wonders is musicians. Like you hear them all the time. Like I'm not gonna say her name, but this girl I know, she was like, 2 Chainz is gonna be the greatest rapper of all time. She legitimately said 2 Chainz is gonna be the rapper. 2 Chainz, if you're watching this, I don't dislike your music, but she said that after he came out with like one hit. I'm like, so did you listen to Titty Boy? Did you listen to him back in the day when he was called Titty Boy? No. I was like, okay. So he comes out with one hit, and now he's the king. Now he's the king of hip hop. Get out of here.
I didn't listen to him when he was with Ludacris Camp.
I think that's when he was called Titty Boy.
I guess.
Which is
Yeah, it was.
So that's when I think Wayne did a song with him when he was considered Titty Boy, and I guess he switched to 2 Chainz. I don't know. 2
Chainz came out. You know, I can't knock. I don't like most of his music, but I can't lie, man. 2 Chainz be having some shit, and he can spit.
2 Chainz.
He can spit, you know. I don't say that about a lot of artists that, you know, that's not from my type of era of music, you know, but because I'm from a lyricist era, you know, where we say shit that matter and make it that means something.
Now let's get into that, your era. What would you consider? What date range would you consider your era?
My era of music is from like the 80s, say 85 to 2009, 2010. Okay.
I think 2010 was probably right when it started getting real
stupid.
That's a word you can use for it.
Bottom line.
Electronic, pop.
This. When Lil Wayne came back, and he came out, and he started with that fucking voice and the way he was rapping, I was just like, what the fuck
auto-tune everything?
Is this?
Is that what you're talking about? The auto-tune everything?
And just his whole style, I was like, what the fuck is this? And people was digging it. I was just like, hell no, because I remember Lil Wayne when he was really spitting, you know what I'm saying? And
like Hot Boy Lil Wayne?
Yeah. And I was like, man, what the fuck?
But
I mean, he changed with the time and changed the time and changed rap.
Right.
He helped change. He helped shape a different part of rap.
When you see people with a longevity, like I would say honestly, the king of longevity, and not in the sense of like he's still putting out music, but in the sense of he's been at the top for so long, is probably Drake. And it's because, and a lot of people clown him for this, it's just a smart business move. He listens to a lot of like younger music and he kind of copies it a little bit. But that's a way to stay relevant, and he's been at the top for so long.
He also makes sure that he keeps up with the vocabulary.
Oh,
so that's one of the things that that other artists don't do. You know, especially from my era, a lot of them don't want to, because they like, that's young shit, that's dumb shit. Yeah, you know, I agree to a certain extent, but if you are in this to make money, then you gotta go where the money is. And if the money says, hey, this is what you got to rap about, you got to say these certain things. You can still rap about what you want to rap about, but you have to use a certain vocabulary to make sure you can reach the audience that you want to reach.
Right.
So if you don't, then I mean, whose fault is it if you're not making it?
Yeah, it's interesting you say the vocabulary. That is a big part of it. You hear something almost in every song he puts out. And that's why I feel old sometimes. I'm like, what does that mean? I'll go to like Urban Dictionary and look it up like a fucking nerd. But yeah, I mean, like Drake, he's just been at the top for so long. I remember growing up, the music I was listening to, so I was born in 90, so I didn't really start registering like, oh, this is the type of music I like, probably till I was like 7 or 8 years old, I would say. I used to think Eminem was the king, but I guess a newer artist, not necessarily newer, but post 2010, Kendrick Lamar. How do you feel about Kendrick Lamar?
I like Kendrick for the most part.
I think he's dope. I
like how he switch up his styles in his verses.
Right. I think he's artistic without losing his skill. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he just switches it up just for the sake of switching it up. He still spits some shit, and that's what I like about a lot of. I love East Coast music because I love punchlines, but like West Coast music is a lot of, you know, like story-driven type of music, narrative-driven music, a lot of emotion.
But you get a lot of that East Coast as well. I mean, hell, shit, Big was real big with that shit.
You do, but like so Kendrick, he won't have the dopest punchlines, but just the way he tells the story, I'm just like, this is nice. Same thing with Eminem. That's what a lot of people liked about him was he could spit, 1, 2, he could tell a great story.
I loved Eminem's personality.
But not
I like how mad he'd get, you know what I'm saying, the passion and the way he spit the shit. That's what I loved about Tupac though. You know what I'm saying? Tupac's still my number one. I don't give a fuck. That's my dude.
Hey, see, and that whole debate, Tupac over Biggie, I don't even hold one over the other. I just like listening to Biggie more than I like listening to Tupac.
And I like listening to Tupac more than I like listening to Biggie. But I mean, it's both. I like both of them. You know what I'm saying? I just felt and was able to relate to Tupac because I lived a lot of what he was talking about.
Hey, probably my favorite song it was Tupac and Bone Thugs, and I forget what it was called, but it starts off like, Pac, pop, pop. There's like gunshots every other second. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the one that came out after he died.
Oh, did it come out after he died? I didn't even know that. Oh, he's looking at me crazy. I don't know. I'm not a Tupac encyclopedia.
Well, a lot of songs came out with that Machiavelli and like Pac's Life and all these other albums that came out well after the fact. Like one of my favorite albums was still All Eyes on Me, but Me Against the World was still a classic. But Still I Rise was another good one. I think that was underrated. I used to play the shit out of that. I bought that nigga. It was on cassette. Still I Rise.
Was that his first or second?
No, this is way after the fact.
Oh, after he died?
Yeah, this is Tupac and Outlaws.
Okay.
But like even like Thug Life, that was my shit too. You know, I felt a lot of that shit. From the cradle to the grave, life ain't never been easy. Living in the ghetto. Have you ever heard that song, "Bury Me a G"?
I'm sure I have. If you played it or started singing it, I'm sure I have. I've heard the song, guys. I like hip hop music. He's just look at him like a disappointed father. Like, cannot believe I'm friends with you. You know what? Put in the comments favorite Tupac song. Let's see what we get. A lot of people it's the same.
The last verse will be like, stuck on full, take a break, got a nigga high. Lord knows I don't need another DUI. I live a thug like heartless hustler. Just because I fuck, don't mean I trust her. Now my pages vibrate, can't sleep. So I'm mobbing to that hoe's house, bumping Isley. Is it cool to fuck is what I'm asking. Bitch recognized gang, started laughing. Now I'm all in them guts and shit. Praying that a nigga don't nut too quick. Cause I fucking get up, I let you know. I be a 10-minute brother for a $2 hoe. Lots of hoes get mad as shit. I let a trip be a trick, you can have that bitch. Cause I doubt if I change the games, a motherfucker, real niggas turn to buses. Bury me a G.
You know what?
I ain't got time for bitches. Gotta keep my mind on my motherfucking riches. Even if I die, they don't want me. Mama don't cry, bury me a G. You ain't never heard.
Look. If I close my eyes, I swear it's Tupac right here.
That shit the hell up. But anyway, this is the end for today. We want to thank you so much for tuning in. We wanted to make sure that you love what we do. So leave a comment, you know what I'm saying? Hit that like button if you liked it. You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment in the comment section. Make sure you hit that subscribe. We're not going to end y'all with a song for today. We just want to say thank you. We love you. Again, I'm Stan. This is my man's High. And we'll holla at y'all next week. Peace.